Joining us tonight, New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torrez, who also filed a landmark lawsuit against Meta. Attorney General, thank you for joining us. So your case is the first standalone trial from state prosecutors in a stream of lawsuits against Meta. The trial is underway right now and is also being presented before a jury. What allegations is the state trying to prove here?
What we're demonstrating in court right now is that Meta has created a breeding ground for predatory behavior. And it's not just something that is impacting communities and educators, but really vulnerable children who have no idea exactly how dangerous these spaces are.
So Meta has denied the civil charges and accuses your office of taking a sensationalist approach. What's your response to that?
Well, I've been a prosecutor for more than 20 years. And what's interesting about that response is this is exactly what the criminals that I've been prosecuting over my career tend to say when they get caught. They lash out, they try to lay blame at law enforcement professionals, police officers, and prosecutors. Meta's doing exactly the same thing. I think it's a distraction. I don't think it's going to be successful in front of the jury.
A judge granted Mark Zuckerberg's request to be dropped from your lawsuit. He, however, took the stand in L.A. today in a separate case, alleging his company's apps are designed to be addictive for kids. He testified company policy restricts users under the age of 13 and claimed they work to detect users lying about their age. What do you make of that, and is that really the issue here?
What's at issue here is that Meta has established both on Instagram and in Facebook a couple of platforms that they know are dangerous. They know they're addictive. They're specifically engineered to focus on growth and engagement. And throughout the development of these products, their own safety personnel have been raising red flags inside the company, warning executives, including Mr. Zuckerberg, about the harm not only to the mental health of young users, but about the possibility of sexual exploitation. And all of those recommendations have been ignored or denied by officials inside the company.
After all of the findings that you were able to go through in your case, what is your message to parents tonight?
The message is simple. These aren't safe products for young people to use. Despite what this company has been telling people, they've spent billions of dollars marketing and trying to convince parents, educators, and young users that these are spaces that can be safely navigated by teenagers. We know that that's not true. We also know that the company has a financial incentive to downplay the harm that they have created, and they need to be held accountable.
What does justice look like for you in your case?
Justice means, in this case, changed behavior, not only by the executives in reestablishing a new culture that prioritizes safety, but meaningful changes, verifiable guardrails that are built into the system to not only vet the age of users on the platforms, but changes to the algorithm and changes to the kinds of misstatements and frankly, the kind of lies that have been told about the safety of their products.
Social media is now everywhere. Artificial intelligence is now involved. Do you think Pandora's box can be closed?
I think it's more important now than ever that we start holding people accountable for unethical business practices. I'm very concerned about the way in which Meta has, really invested its revenue from the social media world and really plowing ahead into artificial intelligence. There's been some troubling revelations about the safety or lack of safety of some of its early AI products. And this is a moment that's critically important for us to demonstrate that we can hold these bad actors to account.
Attorney General Torrez, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
When asked about the case, Meta had this to say in a statement. While the New Mexico Attorney General makes sensationalist, irrelevant, and distracting arguments by cherry-picking select documents, we're focused on demonstrating our long-standing commitment to supporting young people for over a decade. We listened to parents, worked with experts and law enforcement, and conducted in-depth research to understand the issues that matter most. We use these insights to make meaningful changes like introducing teen accounts with built-in protections and providing parents with tools to manage their teens' experiences. We're proud of the progress we've made, and we're always working to do better. And in regards to the New Mexico investigation, Meta's communications director said in a post on X, New Mexico Attorney General Raul Torrez regularly touts his experience prosecuting internet crimes against children, but he led an ethically compromised investigation into Meta that knowingly put real children at risk.